Right, evening everybody. Hopefully you can hear me out there in La La Land. As always, if you can let me know if the sound is okay. We are starting early, as you may or may not be aware. So yeah, I am online half an hour earlier than I usually would be. But we're starting early with George versus Andy. Hopefully everything will be working okay tonight. I have checked it once already, so it should be fine. We're just going to get on with the lag. Chase has only just walked in, even though he knew we were starting early. He decided to go to work, go to Weatherspoons, feed his face. Chase walked in. Yeah, I think he did. I think he's getting some balls. So we'll be back in a couple of minutes, so get yourself ready. Thanks, G Unit. Yeah, there's Chase, he's got his balls. So we'll be back when the lag's ready. Right, we're almost ready to go. It's just Chase keeping us late as normal. He doesn't want to go home early. So,
he arrived 1 minute ago.
yeah, he doesn't like the fact that we're early because it means he's got to leave earlier tonight. Yeah, exactly that. FOMO. So I'm joined by the inimitable Mr. Hughes.
Evening all. Another night in Champions League.
Yeah, tough group tonight.
Yeah, very good group.
Michael Cairns, who's not in the building yet, but the other three are. And I'll be honest, George Taylor's the big favourite because of the form guide. As I put that out, he was number one in the form guide. But the other three are more than capable.
Yeah.
Andy Beeks played very well in his last match, so it's George versus Andy in the first match.
What's your prediction then? You're at George.
I'm going to stick with George, but I do you know what? I've got a sneaky feeling that Mr. Race might upset things tonight, and I think that we might even see a 6-red shootout.
Well, I'm going to predict Bill as well. I'll get some brownie points because he's my captain for Blackpool County, so I will get some brownie points and predict him as well. But it's
you know that he's not watching.
anyone.
You know he's not watching.
He won't watch it back.
Mr. Copland, you're working hard. So first break of the night from Andy is a dry one. He split the balls really well.
Yeah.
And then Philippe. The Cairns are in the building.
Into it.
They bought a Sheppyite with them. They're in for the flyer, obviously. So this is the first look at George since a long time ago. George seems ages ago since George qualified for this.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Let's see when that was.
So he probably is the bookie's favourite on paper.
George Taylor was Group 18, which was back in February when we saw George. So been a long time since he's hit a ball. He's obviously not got the knack of the table yet because he's just managed to sink the white. So.
Yeah, first frame set up. Here we go. What do you think of them shoes?
His work shoes. I'm warning out. I'm on my first pint of Moretti.
Oh no. There you go. See it every week. First round's always a bit of a nervy affair.
And it's unlikely to be my last.
No.
Hope you brought your wallet with you tonight.
Yeah, I've got my wallet, yeah. I know. I got you with me. I know I need my wallet.
Absolutely. Scotsman, aren't
Yeah. Yeah, we got a Scotch fiver in the flyer as well.
Well, I'll be having that.
Yeah.
Gone.
So with George Taylor, he's a favourite. Would you rather play him early or later?
Early.
Me too. I agree.
First,
I agree. I
if-
think Biggs has got the best
If I had a
story.
choice, I'd always want to play the best player
100%.
first.
I agree.
I was lucky in my last set that I managed to win all three. I played Andy Byrne first. Now, Andy, I'm not saying Andy was definitely the best player in the group, but he was, in my eyes, because I don't know him too well, I haven't played him very often, he was the most dangerous in my eyes. I knew the other two players, Bill and who else did I play?
Trying to think.
Pretty rude, isn't it? Terry, of course.
Terry,
yeah.
Terry
Bill and
Taylor.
Terry. I knew those players quite well, so for me, Andy was the danger,
Yeah.
even though Bill was probably the stronger player on paper. So I was quite happy to play Andy first. So if I was in this group, I'd definitely want to play George first.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more with that.
Having said
Always got
that,
the first-
you know,
best player
I think
first.
on pure natural ability, Andy probably is the second strongest player. So you've probably got the best two players in the group on paper,
Yeah.
playing each other.
It's very even tonight. It's all on the night. How the balls go.
Oh look, Michael Cairns could smash all three of these players. You know,
Yeah, he's got to keep his temperament for me.
I spoke to him yesterday. His mind's a little bit off the game at the moment. I have to say, he's not 100% enjoying it like he perhaps used to, and I think the same can be said for Mr. Biggs.
Is that form, or is that just
Probably.
because when you're on form, you're loving it, aren't you?
Absolutely.
It's a big shot. It's got to get safe.
Safety play going on in this frame.
Yeah, might see another one here.
Sorry, Terry. I tell you
Oh,
what.
no.
You were the best
okay.
player. You were the one that gave me the most trouble on the night, and all you bugger. Well done for winning the queue yesterday, Mr. Daly. It's a nice queue, that, my friend. What are you going to do with it?
Oh, I think he's looking at safety here. It's going to be a long first frame in the night. I've seen a few of them over the weeks.
Yeah, we're already nearly 5 minutes in, and it doesn't look like it's moving forward in any way. Both players have taken their extension already. That's the only thing that we can say. It's not a bad shot.
Right, it's a good shot.
I think he's blocked the pocket to the middle. Probably the red's touching the white the way they rolled back together. I might up that offer to £60 if Terry says no to the 50. It is a nice cue. It's a nice cue to have in your collection, that's for sure, if you're not even going to use it.
Right, another safety coming. Tie the ball up. Just got to watch that white down around the corner. He's all
Oh,
right.
yeah, it's okay. If he'd have been a bit shorter there, George could have put the white behind the black. I'm not sure he's got the angle, but with that yellow safe on the right-hand side now, that looks like that's still
I
a
think
shot
he
for
still
me.
can, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, he's going to hit the yellow, but he could just. It's fine.
White
Yeah, this
behind
is going to
black.
be a long frame. This.
Well, this forces Andy to, well, it doesn't force him, but it tempts Andy to play the yellow on the right-hand side, which opens up the red. If I was Andy Biggs here, I wouldn't be playing for that yellow on that side. I'd play for another yellow.
The only problem he's got is if he does leave ball now, that red near the yellow goes in the opposite, in the bottom. The red goes in the bottom left. If you get ball in hand, so he might be forced into it.
Yeah, see, I probably wouldn't have played that because now George has got
He's in,
four
isn't he?
pops. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, you can see the pattern here. If you can play that red to the middle, I know it's skinny.
It's worth every penny of 100, mate. I'm only pulling your plonker. I've got enough cues. But who's got your old one then, Terry? Is that going to be something that you think can happen? Get your old one back? Yeah.
Missed it.
Yeah, he thought it was in there. So again, you know, this the wrong shot that Andy played to open the reds up has now come back because George missed, and he's got open yellows. So he's got a chance here.
Yeah, all
It's
got
a,
hope.
it's a long shot, but he has got a chance. I'd be tempted to chop the yellow over to the black pocket here, and that's exactly what he's doing.
Yeah.
That's experience.
Yeah.
So if it doesn't go, he'll cover the bag, and he's managed. That's not so bad, Andy. I don't know why you're worried about that. That red makes it a little bit more difficult if you don't dish, and the dish was hard on yellows anyway. So
Yeah, they went old, but it was so hard to get on the next ball. They don't connect. Let's see what it does here.
yeah, don't mind that.
Tying things up. This is going to be a long frame.
7 minutes in already. We haven't had a 1-0 match, have we?
It could be a 0-0, right? Let's go.
Yeah, we had a couple of 2-1s, didn't we?
Yeah, had a few, 2-1s. A few Jose Mourinho matches. Part of the parcel. It depends how the balls go. And it started off a bit scrappy, so nervy start from both, and then the way the balls have gone, it's just been a safety frame from there on. So you don't. At this stage, you don't want to start potting, because if you pot, you got to go. He's just potted that, and he's put himself in a bit of trouble, I think. Every ball on the table is your friend at the minute. You start potting your balls, you can be in trouble. I think he is. So he's just saying that's off the cush. It's well off the cush. He's got to get this right. Don't want to leave ball in hand. He's played this nice. It's a nice shot. It's risky going for it. There is shots you can go for it, but the yellows you can see are not in great positions. They're not good connectors to each other. They've only got 1 or 2 pockets. So you have to be precise. I think he's going to go safe again here. Yeah. It's not the best. He's asked the question. So we're already 6.5 minutes away from the 15 seconds.
Yeah,
so we're still in the first frame.
Another miss there from Joel. Right, the yellows are all on now, so Biggsy's got a really good chance here.
That's opened it all up.
Now, I'm going to make a little prediction here. If Biggsy does take these out, which normally I'd expect him to, it'll put George's mind in a little bit of quandary, because it wouldn't have. It's not great.
No, this is first frame of this, and the way the balls went, they've not got no rhythm yet.
This is tough, this, because this is not easy to play a safety off either.
No, that's gone all sorts of wrong, hasn't it?
And it's not even easy to take an easy pot. And
I mean, you could even, there's an argument you could put the yellow next to the black and just tie the black up.
Yeah, you know what? I'm just thinking that this white's going to go dangerously close to the corner bag.
That was too risky, that, for me.
Yeah, I think that was wrong shot.
Yeah, that was too risky for me.
Yeah, I know Aldo, Terry. I've known Aldo for, 40 years probably. Good lad, Aldo. Got a lot of time for Aldo. Always happy. Always there for a laugh.
Right, it's gone this way, but it's not great connector from the last red to the black.
Yeah, but it's a shot that you shouldn't be having, and I think, this could hurt Biggsy as much as I was just in the flow of saying it could hurt George. This could hurt Biggsy as well. This is a post 10-minute frame. That's a good shot. Play a little bit of right hand side to kick it across the table. We could get nicely on this black.
Yeah, I think we're going to leave a little bit of distance. Takes medicine a little bit. Gets towards the middle of the table. But he will leave a rattleable, I don't know if that's a word. Black, rattleable. Okay, so it's all the middle of the table. So you should get this. He'll get this 9 times out of 10. But say it's been a long frame, out of rhythm a bit, that stroke. But you fancy George to get this. And can he take it? Let's have a look. I think he gets this, to be honest, without
he should do. Yeah, it's a straightforward shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's going to hurt Biggsy a little bit, but look,
will.
We'll see. That's a long frame, so we probably need to take a break, and we will.
Right, frame 2. This is already big for biggest. I didn't even mean to have pun that time. But it is, because we see last week Ricky Cooper, if things start going your way, the momentum's not on your side, this tournament can swallow you up. And Bigsy gets off a bad start. He had a chance there, he played a poor shot, if I'm truly honest, where he put the white. And it could set his tone for the night. So this is he wants to get out of his head early. And this won't help him that George is now in the flow. We've got that confidence on first frame, and the balls are all there. The balls are gorgeous for George, yeah. And you could say tailor-made for him. But I think he takes these out more often than not, and he's just got that. He's now, I'm trying to say settle, but settle from the first frame, we use it once. And now he's in flow, and these balls have come out lovely for him, and he should take these out. This is the only danger. You've obviously got to get positioned to get onto the last yellow to get onto the black. Yeah, he's played it nice. Roll it down. He's got options here, depending what angle he's got. Play the yellow to the corner, screw it back, play the black in the same corner. If the angle's slightly off, he can just roll it through and play the black in the middle. Let's see. Yeah, it's just off, so it's fine either way. It's the black in the middle, and as I say, that's momentum. The balls don't forgive you sometimes, and I think Andy Biggs has been doubled down on his bad shot from the last frame, and it's very quick frame, 2-0. So the only good thing, he's got time to come back.
Just about. Right, we'll be back for this break.
Right, frame 3. Bigsy, not just for this match, for the whole night for him. He needs to play well in this frame. Get yourself going. That's a lovely break. See a tap on the knee from George in his chair. That's a nice break. And this will be massive. He can take these out. There's a little sigh there, I think. So I don't think you can see the red near the corner, which would have been a nice easy starter. Instead, this is what happens sometimes. You can take this. Right, that could get him going. Here we go, Bigsy. Come on down, son. They're all there. Got to navigate. There's a few awkward red. The red nearest the yellow up the top, which is going to break the table in half. The red nearest the yellow at the top, he needs to sort out. He needs to work out a plan. So that's what he should be looking at now. He's obviously going to put this red nearest the cue ball first. He needs to navigate a route where he can get that.
It's not good.
Red and pin on the cushion don't help. No.
Actually, thinking about it, it's not too bad. It's got a little. I thought it was going to stop on the rail. It has stopped a little bit further off the rail. He can dig this up into the yellow.
So let's put top on it.
Nice.
Ooh, I didn't like that shot. I thought he'd screw into the yellow.
Yeah, he obviously didn't like the way he was losing control. This is tough now. I think this is crying for a safety, to be honest. You know Andy Biggs, he doesn't do safety.
Yeah.
Someone tried to tell me that Phil Hawley plays like Andy Biggs. Phil Hawley could only dream of playing like Andy Biggs. He's an absolute lunatic when he wants to be. Number one on my list of lunacy.
Lunacy. Right, this is a big shot. Red in the corner, back in the same corner. Oh my word, this is what I mean.
I
think he jabbed at it.
That's
Have a
straight.
replay?
That's straight.
Jab it at it.
I can't see that the angle he's played that at ended up with that red going in that direction. That looked like a massive kick to me. Only Andy will know.
Yeah.
George has messed that shot up though, so I think Andy can expect to be in some darkness pretty soon.
Yep. Nice.
Here it comes.
Yeah. about 3 seconds away from being in the darkness.
Oh, hello. You can see that.
It's okay. I'll tell you what, it would be a bonus if he's left a plant as well. I'm not sure. I don't think that does plant that yellow.
If I'm Andy, I'm going in those jaws.
Yes. His shots is... You know Biggsy a lot more than me. You play county seniors with him, didn't you?
I did.
He's just falling in. His shot selections... He's had a few so far. I've just...
He's a lunatic.
Questionable.
That's
Yeah,
why.
yeah. You say, you know
Yeah,
more than me, mate.
all Andy sees is pot and dish, and he's usually, you know, don't get me wrong, he can dish from anywhere, this boy. He's a very dangerous player, and
This isn't good.
no,
This should be 3-0.
it should be 3-0, yeah.
And I say, as I
Like
said,
I said earlier on, this for me is you know, no disrespect to the other two. This is George's most dangerous game, as it is for everybody else, because Andy's so unpredictable. To get a win, a big win against Andy straight off the bat is a huge bonus.
things ain't gone Biggs's way. We see that with Cooper's a fantastic player. Last week, just never got going, and I fear that could happen to Biggsy tonight, but hopefully not for him.
Biggsy will still keep going. He's quite laid back about the game. He's
There we go.
he's one of those players. He won't let it affect him. That could go in off the red.
Yeah, that's what he's looking at.
Yeah,
that's lovely. He's got going now, isn't it? That's the difference.
Yeah,
Ball's a mental game.
I think he's a bit fortunate there, but look, at the end of the day, he's 3-0 up now.
Yeah. But every frame, Biggsy's had a good chance. And,
Biggsy won't mind.
no,
I promise you, he'll keep on. He'll know George's favourite, so he knows that this was always a game that he was going to struggle with. So he's just got to win the other two.
yeah.
That's all he'll think.
Yep.
Right, we'll be back.
Alright, frame 4. Here we go. Alright, the white's gone in. You're praying for a miracle, you Biggsy here. But you need to get a move on. But even if you just consolidate, you're going to lose this match and just get yourself going for the night. Wouldn't be the worst thing. But go for it. They're all there. And upping his pace might suit him. Alright, so here we go. Alright, so red in the corner. Just double check. No. Yeah, no goal going. It wasn't an easy shot, it was hampered. But, George's just got to dot the I's and cross the T's now in this match, and they're all there. I fancy this is the difference. I think George will take these out.
Yeah, he should do from here, shouldn't he? Remember that the frame score doesn't really make a lot of difference.
Nope.
It's just the wins and the losses in this round. We're unsure as we're going to bring back frame score for the last 8. Probably not now that we're used to this sort of setup, but as we get closer to the final line, I do believe that perhaps frame score becomes a little bit more important. So
I agree.
I'll probably ask the last 8 players and go with the majority or not, I don't know, but we'll probably ask them for their opinion anyway.
I'm only one person, but I agree with that. I think frames, especially we're talking money, and if you I think
Yeah, it's
I
going to be
find
interesting
different
because
should count
I think what
for me.
we're probably going to try and do with the money, which is why we haven't announced the money yet, because we don't know how it's going to work in the last 8. The people that finish 4th in both groups will effectively be level with each other.
Yeah.
So you could end up with a situation where the person who's 3rd and the person who's 4th in a group either have no points or 1 point each. So how do you separate them? The head-to-head obviously would be important too, but for me, frame score in a short race,
Absolutely. And I think
it's important.
part of the reason was to get the 6 red in. We've only seen one 6 red.
Yeah,
Haven't we?
absolutely true.
So
yeah, absolutely.
it's not
So
made
it's
a
not made an awful lot of
huge difference. So I think it's more fair.
Well, Biggs will be pleased. This match
Yeah,
is,
I thought we'd take this out. He's got going. Biggsy never did.
so there we
4-0.
4-0. First one of the night. Favourite George Taylor goes top of the group, and we'll be back in a few minutes. Right, so here we go with the second match of the evening, Michael versus Bill. This is a very interesting game for me because, as I said, Michael just seemed a little bit off the pace yesterday. and generally didn't seem like he was his normal chirpy self. Bill, very confident in his ability at the moment, playing very well.
Yeah, youth v senior.
So, junior versus senior.
Yeah.
I played with Bill and the seniors, and I managed the juniors, so I've got a lot of connection with both of these guys, and they're both very good players on the day, so I'd struggle to pick a winner with this one.
No, I'm going to sit on the fence. I'm going 3-all. That's my prediction.
I won't, because I'm not a pussy. I'm going to. I'm going to.
Don't ask me how.
I'm going to say Bill will come through this one.
Yeah.
I think he might just have a little bit more in the tank than Michael at the moment.
Yeah.
But like I said earlier on, the only little bit of fence sitting I will do is that Michael is good enough to blow away all these players. So.
Yeah, he's another flow player. If he gets going, he can lose his head, but I think it's sometimes with
He
you.
took out 2 dishes yesterday in the junior match. I know there wasn't much opposition, as there generally isn't for the Kent boys, but he just rolled them in. He was, nonchalant, and that's what he is at his best.
Yeah. Yeah, at his best, he's very good, isn't he?
Yeah.
Michael. And Bill's sticking to that front ball break. He's got a very good break, Bill. He didn't hit, sort of commentator Kirsten didn't hit it that great, but he's still got a great split, even if he didn't hit him that well.
I had a really good conversation with Bill yesterday about his break, gave him a little tip, which he says he's working, and with a break like that, with the way those reds have come out,
He's got a very good break, Bill.
I think it worked. So, coaching is available.
Yeah.
How much does Dave charge? Whatever Dave's charging, minus a pint. And,
Co-charging Scottish fiver an hour.
That'll do me.
He's all there.
They are. He's just got to make sure he's got to get on this red at the bottom, and I don't even need. Oh, that's a great shot. That's a really good shot.
He's a little bounce. He's unlucky there.
Oh, so unlucky, because I think he played that well.
Half a row up, and he's plumb,
the only thing I'd say about that is the window was really small to get past the yellow. I was just about to say it looked like he was going to hit the yellow. I think he should leave this alone now if he can see the one over.
I think you go middle. I think you got to go middle now. You got to reroute. Sat-nav's rerouting.
If he goes for one in the corner, the white could easily go all sorts of wrong.
He's just going away from his way. This is a good cannon.
Mind that. No, don't mind that.
That's okay.
Don't mind that at all. He's got a chance here. Again, he could top this into the corner.
I think.
Leave a nice angle for the red on the bottom. Or he could play the one into the middle, try and leave him straight and play the skill shot onto the red into the yellow into the other corner.
I think you've got to take the corner first.
Yeah, this is
and
tricky.
Then leave yourself an angle, give out. I know it's tough, but I think that's the route that's been
yeah, he's going the other way. I personally think this is the right shot, but he's got to play this well. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, no.
Right. Do you know what?
I tell you what, you're always right, Crow.
That's almost perfect.
That's a great shot.
He doesn't want to hit this too hard, because if he hits it too hard, it will throw a bit more and he'll hit the yellow, and he doesn't want to do that. Yeah, lovely pace.
Very nice.
Lovely pace from Bill here. Now he doesn't got anything to do with his cue ball. I would be taking my medicine completely on the black here.
Yep.
I'd just make sure 100% on this pot. Just give it maybe 5-10% more than you would for a drop in the pocket, and the white should come up by the middle bag somewhere. Oh, he's took his eye. He's tried too hard there to get the white up. That's exactly what I mean. He's give it a little bit too much. It's okay, because the yellow's still safe, but he might get himself in a bit of darkness.
Yeah.
Now, Michael.
Keds is quite aggressive, though, and he's
he might take this yellow off the rail on the right hand side.
He's a very aggressive player.
No, he's choosing to do it from here. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good little shot. He'll just nudge this up by the middle bag if he can.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
It's got such a lovely action. It's so smooth most of the time.
Yeah, when he gets going, he's another flow player for me, Kens. I watch him. When he gets going, he's aggressive. He plays. It's good to watch. Oh, as we come to curse him.
That's just a poor shot.
Yeah, it's just.
It doesn't take away from the fact that his cue action is really nice. It's just a poor shot. We've all thrown them in our time.
Yeah.
Once again, Bill here, I think don't do anything with the cue. We'll just pot the red.
Yeah, take medicine. Roll it in. Dead weight this. Dead weight that. Yeah.
You just tried to do a bit too much. But
yeah, for me, dead weight. No.
Michael's got a bit of a reprieve.
That's a huge reprieve. I think he takes these.
That's not ideal. He should be all right. And you'll see him play the shot that Bill should have played here. Just gently, that's it, and just nudge it down the rail.
Yeah, trust your potting. Yeah.
Now, this is not ideal. He probably wanted to play a bit of side on that, saying all that. But
Just come back to the blue spot. There you go. Right on the blue spot. There you go. And then you can actually, you've got the angle, you can leave the white safe, but I don't think he'll look at that. He just pop the black. Yeah,
dear,
but he's
dear,
put the white
dear.
quite safe.
Dear, oh dear, this is an awkward frame, this one.
Yeah, it's just them first frame of the night. It's there every week. First frame of the night. We've seen a few dishes on the first frame of the night, but
Do
normally
you know
it's
what I would be doing if I was Bill here? I'd be going all out. I would be chopping that red as far left as I can and try and put it in behind the black. And the only thing he's got to make sure he does is not pot the white.
Yeah.
He's not doing it, but he's that's the shot I'd be taking. Yeah, I'd have gone the other way. I think it looked obviously in off, but there was a way that he could have kept the white out.
Yeah.
And if the white went in, at least you die, you know,
Yeah.
falling on your sword.
What's the white?
Evening,
No, it's the
Mikey.
white.
So 1-0 to Michael. We'll be back. Right, sorry about that. We missed the start of this frame, but we're back. So 1-0 to Michael.
Yeah.
Shot there from Bill.
Yeah, Bill, you'll see that from the last match, from last week, you've got to get off to a good start. It's important again for Bill here, this one. Don't want to follow the pattern of pigs he did last match. Get that frame on the board. The balls are awkward. What's your plan here with the yellow near the red? The pro?
I wouldn't be doing that.
No.
But now that he's there, I'd be playing the loss of turn. Provided you can get the yellow in front of the red. I wouldn't want to play it and leave a gap, because then it becomes a really nice connector. Yeah, that's not too bad because he can't hit it.
No.
No, Michael will play that red into the yellow.
Yeah. I think he might use this experience.
He might even play a plant here.
Yeah. If you're right, if you're looking at the opponent, I think these players are all good enough to know the opponent. Try and use Michael's aggressiveness against him.
Yeah,
And,
I'm not sure Michael's the sort of guy that knows his opponents.
That's what I mean. I'm on about Bill. Use Michael Cairns' aggressiveness against him, but Bill's knowledge of the game, just go right. Let him try and hang himself.
Yeah, you can do that. You can do that against any
win.
juniors, really. You can let them hang themselves. The trouble is that the juniors are so good these days. They
They can pop from the lampshade, can't they, when they get going?
Give them a chance to lift this you
Yeah. It's a risky job, yeah. But there you go, first shot though. Guy's played there, and he has left them in.
I like the way he's played that. I'm not sure that he got what he wanted out of it, but I like the way he played it with a little bit of pace.
But these ain't great.
He's got to be careful he doesn't pot himself in trouble here. Maybe I was going to say maybe just bring this yellow off the rail.
Oh, I think that's the shot now. You can't keep potting them.
That's it.
Yeah, I think that's again, it's experience.
Yeah, Michael can chop this red. There's not really much value in it.
He's tied up the black.
I personally think that does Bill more favours than Michael. If Bill can open up that top pocket and get those reds onto the top rail or something like that, then Michael's in a world of pain. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, he could try and open that black up again here with this yellow, but I'd be leaving it for the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. He did that deliberately. He didn't go for the pot there. Played a good shot there. Yeah. He just needs to get those two reds away from those yellows, and if Bill can get them safe, he's in control of the frame.
If he leaves this up the table, you could hit the yellow onto the black and red now.
First red. See now Bill here, he could do what I said. He could play off the first yellow, knock the red away a little bit. Although that is knocking the red into space, so he doesn't probably want to do that. But
I don't mind. It's not a shot on to play the yellow onto the red and yellow while you got the two reds blocked, and then play it into the corner.
Maybe that could put the black safe, obviously.
It's gone that way to get it out. Yeah, that's right.
Don't mind that at all.
No. Oh, mate. How you doing, mate? All right? Yeah, cushy.
Get the beers in, Mason. Mason Coles, Paul Prodigy.
Yeah?
Yeah, you see, Michael's done it again. I still think that's doing Bill a favour. Now, if Bill plays his yellow in the middle of the table and hits the right hand of the two reds at the top and just puts it safe onto the rail,
I think
he's in control of the frame.
I think it's experience as well, isn't it? If it goes to a safety battle, you'd fancy Bill all day long. It's experience.
It's not the end of the world, Bill.
Is that all right? Yeah, it's a nice second prize, isn't it, the raffle?
You won't mind that.
Kane's got a problem because where them yellows are, he's got two. He can't play the loss of turn because there's two yellows in that line. So he always play the lost turn there, but I'm all about the lost turn the other side. He can't play that because of where the yellows are. There's two in the line. But I think he's done that deliberately, just get him out.
Witness.
So yeah, another long frame.
Of course, the long frame suits Michael.
Yeah, he's just going to sneak it out, yeah.
Because he has got the lead already, so he won't mind if this goes on for another 13 and a half minutes.
No.
Fairness. Interesting, isn't it? We had a long frame at the last one, and I said if we ever had a 1-0, and it turned out a 4-0.
Just got to watch knocking that black around. You're risking it. It's 2 or 3 times the black's been rolling around the table.
He wanted to, but Michael could be super aggressive here and screw right across and knock that red in.
Yeah, this frame won't suit Michael at all. It'll suit him within the scoreline, but I don't think it suits him.
Let me tell you something about Michael Cairns. He's one of the most patient juniors out there. He, although he is aggressive, he can play this all day long. He won't mind. He's got probably... That's a great shot, actually. He's been unlucky here.
Yeah.
Oh, no way. That is incredibly
really
unlucky.
unlucky.
He's played a really good shot there. But I was going to say, Michael's probably got one of the most complete games of all the juniors.
Oh yeah, I think Michael's a very good player.
He's probably not the best at any one particular part of the game.
Jack of all trades.
But he certainly is one of the most complete. You know, James Goldsmith obviously is our strongest player, but Michael's not far off.
No, I'm saying he's youth, isn't he? He's a fantastic player, and a fantastic player. But I just think even that, he was unlucky. But sometimes aggressiveness can cost you. He's got to play percentage.
Shot here. I think he should have took the yellow out near the red. Could have easily got on that plant.
Yeah. He's not got that first frame of the board.
I think he's in trouble.
Yeah.
He's got to play safe.
Yeah, he's going safe. This is experience as well.
Well, I don't think he had a lot of choice. Oh, I'm not sure about that. Jason have to.
No, I think it's okay there.
Okay, well, Chase is saying it's okay, then it's okay.
Just playing devil's advocate. If that was the other way around, I don't think Michael plays that shot. Well, you know more than me. I don't
yeah,
think
you're
he does.
probably right. You're probably right, but again, you know, I'll say this suits Michael right now, and when they get into 15-second shot clock, it will suit Michael even more.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And Bill, you know, if he looks back at this frame, he might just be thinking if he played the yellow next to the red with top spin, he could have got onto that plant, and then he would have been spinning out for the black.
Yeah. Right.
But it is what it is. At least he knows he can't lose the frame.
He might have lost patience here. He's going to go aggressive. Here he goes.
That's a great
I'll tell you
shot.
what.
What a shot
He's
that is.
unlucky, I think.
No, I think he's all right. I think he's all right.
You think he's all right?
I didn't think he had the angle, but
Yeah, no,
I
he's
think
going
he's
straight
all right.
down. Yeah, I think he's all
I
right.
think he's all right.
He's double checking.
I think if he plays this with a bit of right hand side, as long as he gets off the rail, he should be all right.
Yeah.
I think he's got
Right,
almost a
I
full
think,
ball.
yeah, you were right there.
Get out.
Never doubt it, Crow. You've got better eyes than me. Oh.
I think that's a really good shot.
Yeah,
by
well
Bill.
done, Bill. And then here we go, 1-1. Yep.
Yep. Good match so far, this one, as we said it would be.
Yeah, it's a good clash of styles, which is I like. I love a good clash of styles. I think you can't
What
like
about
that.
Harry's style? Should I think?
Yeah, Harry's.
What about those styles you find in public footpaths? You have to climb over it.
Well, there we open there. One Direction is up after this round.
Oh, they certainly don't want it to be as down as Liam's was.
Oh no.
Too soon?
No.
Get out of that
They
barrel.
were have a
Come on
big
then.
fall.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Right, we see that break again.
Yeah, it's a nice break there.
It's a really nice break.
I wish I hadn't have fucking taught him now. I've got to play him soon. Right, here we go. So he's having a money game apparently next week with
Morsley.
With our Morsley. Where'd you see that?
I think Bill beats him. I think it'll be closer than what some people think. Because I think Matt is getting better. Beldy had 24-hour practice the other day. So well done to him for that. But I think Bill... I don't know, what's the race to?
I don't know, to be honest. They go down to Wisejacks to play it, on the Rasson. I said if they wait a week, they'll have 4 to choose from.
I just think over a longer period, I think Bill will have a bit too much for Matt. Matt's getting there, but I'd say Bill's experience, I think, will come good. Missed that one, right?
So you'll probably realise we are now in 15-second shot clock territory. Those who don't know, it drops to 15 seconds after 15 minutes. 25-minute match clock. And then we have 10 minutes of 15 seconds. So at 1-1,
And
I
yeah,
think
and
we'll
the
see
balls
at
are
least
gonna-
the end of this frame.
Yeah, the one red have gone awkward again, but Michael could. Bill don't want to play Michael's game.
Now,
He just wants
this
to play
is
his own game.
interesting. I don't know if you remember when you was playing, Jamie, because it was such a long time ago when you got knocked out. You probably don't remember. But I got to this sort of situation. Funny enough, I was playing Bill, and I realised that we was in 15-second shot clock territory, and it was only 1-1. So I also realised that it could very well be the last frame of the night,
You know.
or the match.
Yeah.
So I absolutely made sure I
Part
won
of
it.
us. I did that against Joe Gamble with my the night I did get through.
Well, I didn't park the bus because it was 1-1, so I made sure I won
Made
the
sure
frame.
it was the last frame and
because,
you won it, yeah.
because I absolutely knew there probably wouldn't be time for another one, and that's exactly how it turned out. And it became obvious that Bill was then chasing the full frame to get the draw.
Michael's chasing this. This is what I think. I know you know him more than me, but I've noticed this about his game and his hands. He's done this both rounds.
Yeah.
I know he's got through. His hands start the movement, and if you start getting to him, he can get bogged down. And this is Bill's got to take advantage here.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier on, he is very patient. He will play a tactical game with you, but as long as he's in control.
Yeah.
Once he feels he's starting to lose control, he gets it from his dad. I'm afraid.
His dad does it.
The arms do flap around a little bit, and he tends to think the world is against him.
Yeah. You're the one holding the cue. But Bill's let him off the hook.
Yeah, I'm not sure that was the best shot, but I don't see how he gets from his last 2 balls. Oh, he's gone that way. That's a cracking
Don't
little
rush
effort.
it too much.
That's
though.
a really nice effort. A lot of people have got into the black there, and you can use the red here.
You can use the red as a blocker. He's still hard.
He's hit it a bit too hard, but there you go.
Yeah. Right. Keep your head.
He's got no choice. He's got to chop the yellow along the rail.
Yeah, I think that's a shot, isn't it? You might even get the bonus of putting the red over the opposite corner. No, it's well too thin
What
for
a
that.
shot that is.
Pointed it and got on the black.
It's a really
I thought
nice
that was
shot.
a different angle
It's
completely.
a great pot, recognised by Bill as well. This looks a little bit like a pair of trousers here. He's in off either way. So
he can skirt off the cushion. Yeah, he's nailed it.
Really nice
You
finish.
nailed it. Get out now.
really
well done,
nice
Michael.
finish. Okay,
Yeah, that was class.
2-1, Michael. We'll be back.
Yeah, well done.
Right, sorry about that little break in commentary. I was just having a chat with Mr. Biggs, and Jamie couldn't talk because he was getting me the beer.
Oh, getting him a beer. I'm crow's bitch these days.
Yeah, absolutely.
I say these days, I always have
Bitch
been.
to my batch. Right, so Bill one behind. He's got to put his foot down a little bit now. He can't afford to be so cagey as he has been, and that's not derogatory. He needed to be cagey against someone like Michael, but he's now got to be a little bit more aggressive. Only 5 minutes left in this. I know it's 15-second shot clock and all that.
Right, there's your chance. So,
Yeah, this is
Bill been kicking himself when he rattled that ball the last one. He had a good chance to win it, didn't he?
Yeah, he should have won the last frame, but he's got to get that out of his head.
Yep.
And his
Good
his
shot.
experience and his demeanour around the table has massively improved since he started playing with the seniors. Picked up by our skipper Wilbo yesterday, saying that Bill's probably the most improved player in the team.
It's a key
I
shot.
think his
Don't rattle
ability
it.
is the same.
Yeah.
His headspace is much better. There's no doubt about that.
Right.
Good shot. It's a good spot for Michael. That
Yeah,
one.
he ain't the top player part of the bus. He's got a big pocket with that rare, but he ain't gonna use that. Right. Does he put this yellow, is he?
Oh, Michael won't stop. He'll play the
No.
yellow. He'll play the yellow off the red here, and
My only thing is, what's he gonna do with the yellow next to the red?
he's going to pot it. because he's going to move the red. You play the yellow off the red here.
Yeah, no, that was my point. He's missed the ball, hasn't he?
He might talk.
Hey,
a good game, but he
look,
hasn't listened a good game. That's the problem.
He's having a
He wasn't
go.
listening a
That
good
was
game,
my
bro.
point. That was missable and he missed it. They're laughing at me. It was missable and he missed it.
Yeah,
There you go.
that's a cracking shot from Bill there.
I'm having that one. He missed it.
I like the way he picked out. That was brave there to pick out that plant. And if he plays this one over the middle, he's just got to be careful he doesn't slide down behind the yellow. Bit of pace here, Bill. That's nice, like that. Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Now, don't try and do too much here because you can get it back on the red. You haven't got to do anything to get on the black. So just get
Blue
out
spot.
by the blue spot.
Blue spot.
Be nice. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Now just roll this through. Don't even bother trying to get it too much off the rail. A little bit of top spin. It will come 3 or 4 inches off the rail, and then the black's a dolly.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't even need to do that.
No.
It's dead straight. So coming in, Bill. 100% on this. This is where seniors can fall down.
I'll put this. I'll take this as a moral victory because he did miss the ball.
Yeah.
Even though everyone laughed at me, I know.
As
I
called
don't even
it,
get the moral victory.
I called it.
I don't even get that.
I called it. Seniors can fall down on those shots. I've seen it so often. We get to the end of the frame, we think it's all done, and we lose focus. It doesn't happen with younger players, and it happens a lot at senior level. I see it all the time. Saw it 2 or 3 times yesterday in a county match against Surrey, which we were brilliantly into, 13 all, and then we got battered. in the
Yeah,
last.
one bad set, didn't you? This could be missed.
Oh, hello. That's, did that go in and out? Was that a little... Michael? I don't know if this went in and out or not. But...
I think he just hit the jaw. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it didn't go in.
This cuts.
Yeah, it does cut. It's just got... The white's going to be round the table. He'd be unlucky if it goes in off, but it does cut.
Yeah, it's
Good
fine,
shot.
it's kind of, yeah.
He deserves that, I think.
Yeah,
So
I
just
think it's
needs
fair
to
enough.
learn. Just needs to learn, as all of us seniors do. I did call it before we played it. We are very susceptible to easy blacks, which is why I don't go down to Harlem too much.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to say that? Turn the mic off.
Well, what a time for your first try break of the night. I was just about to say go for it.
Wow.
Cairns World, you've got again the yellow and the red stick together.
I don't think there's a dish here in a minute and a half.
No.
And Michael's not moving quick enough to make it happen anyway.
No.
Um,
Well, I'm going to double down because I called a draw. You watch Michael clear him up now.
yeah, but you did say 3 all. though.
Yeah, I know.
You went too far, didn't you, again?
Technically.
Yeah, you should have said draw.
You watch Michael double this. There we
Oh,
go.
there you go.
I'm never going to be right in my life, am I? Just one of them.
Have you actually made the predictions come true
No,
yet?
no. I said I'd go bald by the time I was 30, and that happened.
And that happened at 24. Luke Webber. Yep, I've heard of Shane McQuinn, top player.
I tell you what, if this goes right, yeah.
He's got 36 seconds to pop 3 balls.
I'm like the opposite from a commentator's curse. I'm like the.
Right, so here it is.
I'm
Here
a
it is.
motivator.
Here it is.
I think he gets this.
Oh, what a
I tell you,
finish.
because I said it'd be a draw.
What a finish.
Great finish.
Bill's going to be
Yeah,
devastated.
fuming.
He's just taking the time. He's
Yeah,
going to have an
it's-
extension.
yeah.
Well, he's had his extension already, so
And that was his only try breaking of the night so far. He's been breaking lovely.
yeah.
Yeah.
He'll be gutted by that, Bill. But there we go, 3-2, Michael. Very well played. Managed to shot clock well, and more importantly, potted the balls.
Yeah.
I actually said there wasn't a dish there in a minute and a half, and he proved me wrong.
Yeah.
So you were
My
wrong.
world.
So you were wrong, and so
Wait,
was
I said 3-3. Come on, golden duck 3-3. First golden duck of the tournament. 3-all. It was a great dish though. In all seriousness,
very well.
Michael.
And yeah, Bill's going to be a little bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, very. Yeah.
Michael v George next becomes huge.
Yeah.
And Bill versus Andy, what a huge game that would be.
Yeah.
Oh, what
Never
a break.
any chance of
No chance.
him possessing
Scans
that.
a 3-2, so well
No,
played,
no.
Michael. He managed that brilliantly towards the end. So we'll be back with George versus Michael in a few minutes.
Run for
Right, so here we go then. George playing Michael. So George has won the lag, so George to play to kick us off. Yeah, I agree with your unit. Michael did really well in that match, especially finishing it off well. George has finished here with a dry break. Jamie's just come back from his cigarette break, wondering where his bacon fries are.
I am, yeah. I'm going to break.
They got eaten by a crow monster.
He had them, didn't he?
Should have seen his poor little face. Yeah, so this is a very, again, a bit like the last match. Not so much a clash of styles in this one. I think both players are really good cueists, quite aggressive. That's a fantastic shot there.
Yeah, so he's a flow player. I said that earlier. Now he's in his rhythm.
Yeah, like I said, if he gets going, these guys are in trouble. And my prediction of George and Bill is looking a bit dodge at the moment.
Yeah.
I'll change it to whoever wins and whoever runs up.
Yeah. He's got to get this thrust shot right though.
Yeah, he's looking himself here. He might have that top one. I'm not sure. The angle might be a bit deceiving on the camera, but it's going to be a tough shot either way.
Tough shot.
He's left the red over the middle bag as well. Now George's got a fairly easy start here.
What's your plan here, Crow?
Well, personally, I'm playing the red down the rail, and yeah, like this, and just topping it through, because then you've got a couple of choices. If you get it, you can play safe, and if you don't get it, then you're safe anyway.
No.
So George has
Like you
played the
said.
right shot there.
Yeah.
Even if Michael gets out of this, which
Don't
he
really-
has,
yeah.
he effectively, hand up, because he's probably got as safe as he possibly could there, but he has left the red in the middle, which I expect George to take. And he's going safe again. That's interesting.
Get balled out.
Now that just tells me that George is a little bit wary of Michael. He may not know him too well. But I think maybe after that dish against Bill,
Yeah, reading the room, innit? He
he's-
knows
yeah,
he's
exactly
in
that.
confidence.
that's a bit wary there, because
I think that shows.
he hasn't really done an awful lot with the Reds. He played a safety shot but put his Reds back safe, so didn't really get much out of that really. Michael's managed to move his yellows around a bit, so a little bit more freedom for him, but George has got to go at some point.
Yeah. It's got these, it's these three balls next to each other on the left-hand side. You've got to navigate. If you can try and get maybe a snooker and get them out. Oh, he's got the angle here. Maybe play a shot first. Play the one to the middle. Yeah. So he's got the option of a cannon them out. This will show you his plan. This shot here will show you what his plan is. And he's got around it. I think he's got an angle to cut him out. You can play the one in the middle. Don't even need to cut him out, mate. One in the middle. If he wants to cut him out, he's got one in the corner. I think he can just play the middle, screw off the drawer. Off the cushion, sorry. Yeah. Near there. We've cut the good shots and he's in. And George is showing his class at the minute.
Yeah, that's not a nice finish. He's got to do a little bit of
Yeah,
work
just
here. Yeah, it's nice.
Get
It's
onto
a very
that
nice
red,
shot.
isn't it? Yeah.
These bleeding things we're getting here.
So it's a key shot to frame. Again, you fancy to take it. Just got to screw it back an inch. Didn't even do that. Straight on it.
Yeah, he'll top it through rather
Roll
than
it
screw
through.
down. I know what
Yeah.
you're thinking, but you top it through.
Yeah, I thought I didn't misread the angle. Yeah,
Right,
he's
black in
fine.
the
Just roll it
opposite pocket.
through. Roll the black.
Don't expect him to miss this, so
No.
this should be 1-0 George.
Yep.
And we'll be back. Right, so just while we're waiting for Chase to do his bit in this frame, just to remind you all that the winner and runner-up of this group will go into the last 8, which is where the money sits. I haven't worked out the money yet because, as I said earlier on, I've just got to work out how we're going to split the players and in that, so I'll come back to everyone on that one. But the winner of this match, this group, goes into Gary Smith's group from last week, and the runner-up will join Graham Farrar, who won the group last week. So, as somebody said to me earlier on, it doesn't really matter who's in what group now.
No, not at this stage.
The last 8 is going to be probably the strongest 8 players over the course of the events. There's been a couple of upsets, but generally I think that the favourites have come through. As I said, there was a couple of groups where any 2 from 4 could have got through, but other than that, I think we'll end up with a really strong last 8.
Yeah, definitely.
And it'd be incredibly interesting to see who gets into that final 4. So we'll keep you up to date on those draws as we need to.
Yeah.
Whilst we watch George attempt
Crunching time.
make this a 2-0 lead. Well, that's probably end of break. I don't think he can get through at the bottom red.
No. It's a little bit awkward here. Can you use it? I mean, you could try and double kiss the red onto the other red, but he's just tried to play it down there, which is probably the sensible option. So, Michael Cairns. Should do it.
Yeah, left with a tough starter. Excuse me.
Yeah, probably choking on my bacon fries.
Yeah, I had a bit left in it. Yeah. They're not very nice, are they? He can't help it.
Oh, he's a bit frazzled.
He's such a pigment.
I'll get some ointment.
Yeah.
Help me out.
Oh, she was directing you all after it, Mr. Gammon,
Yeah, was it? Every week, isn't it? Every week.
Oh, George just got back to the table. He's got an open set here, but he's just got to mind his work around that ball, so he's left it beautiful.
Yeah, this is the key shot to the frame. He rolled this into the corner. Things start happening when he's played the best, I think, George, and the ball's coming out nice for him.
Well, he's the best curist in the group.
Yeah.
There's no question of that, and he's as he says, he misses that easy
Another
one,
commentator's
but,
curse.
He's still the best curist in the group, and it's shown in his results. He hasn't lost a frame in this group yet.
No.
And like I said before, Michael was more than capable of dishing these.
Yep.
It's a good start. Just got to be careful of that one on the side rail and not forget the one above it. Yeah, that'll do.
Nice shot.
That'll do. He's dealt with both those problems at the same time. Yeah, lovely little control there. A little bit of bottom left just to stun it off the rail.
Yeah.
As I said, he is more than capable of taking these out. The black becomes his only problem.
The black. Are you playing that down the line, or are you playing the double?
I think I'm playing it down the line. I still come back to. I think I've said this a few times in commentary over the last few months. Mr. Hubbard told me, "Why are you moving balls when you can get on them?"
Yeah.
And the black goes top or bottom corner, and it also doubles in the middle. So
I quite like the double, but I think it's just what you're better at.
I think he's
going
going
to
to
double, isn't he, now?
Looks like the double. He may spin it round. He may spin it round, no, Michael. No, he's looking.
This
at the
could
double.
go wrong. I think the double's a shot now.
He's
Just make
looking
sure
at
he
the
got the
double,
angle.
yeah. I mean, you could spin it round off the. He's safe to go off 2-3 rails maybe and be into the bottom right, but it looks like he's playing the double. Yeah, that's a lovely. Oh, it's
Bit pacey.
far. He's okay, I think. Now, the thing you've got to be careful of here is the white coming round and going in the same place.
Yes.
But I think he can use the red at the bottom of the table to stop the white. Yeah.
It's a bit too much,
He's-
yeah.
yeah,
It
he's
was the shot
overcooked it.
before, he was a bit pacey. Red's going to pop out, and I think it's going to be 2-0 George.
Yeah, it should be. It should be. George's going to take his time. He's more than entitled to do so, and I think if I was going 2-0 up against Michael, I'd want as much time as possible to be gone when I come back off the clock.
Yeah, I think you're going the right way, yeah. Red in the corner, red in the middle, red in the corner, black in the corner. Patterns there.
Probably would have liked to have been able to drop and play the red back
To
into
the
the middle,
middle,
but
yeah.
I don't think he can do that now.
No.
He might be able to. Might be deceptive, but
You might be able to put that. I was going to say, play in the corner.
It's
You
okay.
trust yourself for me.
he's not missing that.
A
anyway.
player of his ability, just trust it in the corner. And it's an easy pattern to get on the black. You don't need to do a lot here. Yeah.
Hi, Sue.
Hi, Sue.
Hope you're well, my love.
Yeah.
And Steve, I hope Steve's all right as well.
Yeah. So, there we go. 2-0 incoming. I'm not going to jinx him this time. He's definitely putting that.
Yeah, so 2-0 and George marches on. That's 6 love so far. Can anyone stop him tonight? Well,
No.
we'll find out in the next frame. We're back in a sec. Definitely wasn't talking to you, Luke, but there you go. Nice of you to answer. Okay, so another crunching break there for George.
I'm still laughing at Luke.
He's been a bit unlucky here, actually. He's not on an easy one.
It might suit him if the balls are all good. Just you
red
could
in
tie
the-
him up. I know it's still 13 minutes.
The red to the
on
left of the
clock.
black does go in the middle, and all the other reds then are open, so it could well take that one in the middle. That's where I'd be looking. Yeah, he's having a look at this. If this drops in, he's...
He still will go, don't they?
Yeah, it's lovely.
What's that white? What's that white?
Oh, where's he gone with this? I was going to say that needs to be a bit pacier, but if he played that at much more pace, I think he'd have got
If it
it off.
had, yeah, punched it, it would have straightened up. Widened up, sorry. Gone in the.
I think he's still okay.
Corner.
It doesn't look like he's angled on the red into the top left.
Yeah, no, it's okay. He can put this, and even if he missed it, he's leaving it
Doesn't
over
want
the
to move
pocket.
too many of these yellows, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. He's deliberately done that to hold for the bottom left.
I think he's got that confidence after winning. He won the first match 4-0, didn't he? He's got that confidence now. Yeah, so he keep laughing at me. I'll give my revenge on Biggs.
Mr. Tactful Jamie Hughes, reminding Mr. Biggs he lost 4-0 in the first match. Yeah, this looks like another standard clearance from George here. He's been exceptional tonight.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to chop myself off the roof.
The funny thing is, we have got Mr. Biggs in the commentary box, but this result will suit Mr. Biggs.
Yeah.
It does mean George is through, but obviously not guaranteed top of the group. But it sort of suits Mr. Biggs because he knows that Michael's also lost a match, so puts him level with Michael if he gets a win under his belt.
He can't work that out all on his own.
And Biggs has got Cairns next, yeah. It does help him out.
I've got Bill next.
No, he hasn't. He's got
No,
Bill
no,
next.
I mean, sorry, in the last match.
All right, okay.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
I don't know why I invite you every week.
That's what I meant, the last match.
Talking this nonsense,
It's just,
everybody.
no, I know what I meant.
Sorry, everybody out there.
No, we've got a separate commentary week just for him. Yeah.
Briggs take the piss back.
I'm
I meant the last match. So he's got a.
I'm gonna bring in
I
his
love
own
taking a
microphone.
bloody piss, doesn't he?
He's
I
got-
meant the last match, which
He's
helps him out.
He's got his
doesn't
own
it?
microphone, Big Z, and it's not plugged in.
I know what I meant.
I used to do that with the kids.
I know what I meant. Oh, it's Georgie misses it.
George, what have you done?
I knew what I meant. They're on one tonight, aren't they?
Oh, Michael.
Hands.
Now, his arms will go up here. He's not happy about that. He's hit the table with his cue. He's very, very disappointed with that, and so he should be. That was an awful shot from Michael there.
Yeah.
George is just gathering himself because he knows he's got times on his side.
Yeah, take this out.
Black looks like it goes in at least 5 pockets. So as long as he avoids aiming it at the top left, he should be all right.
Yeah, back to the middle. Now, I will just say, I know what I meant there. He's got him last, so he.
But we don't know what he meant. So
No one else knows.
No. I'm sure in your head, those pots and pans were going off.
Yeah, the pots of.
Like
monkeys playing the cymbals.
Sounded like a 1970s Czechoslovakian cartoon going off.
It helps him because it's in his hands.
Ping
I've not
pong.
said any more about
Ping,
it.
ping, tong,
It's
ping,
in
ping,
his
tong,
hands.
ping, tong, ping, tong, ping,
Because he's
tong.
got kids last.
Ping, pong, ping, tong, ping. Right, that's 3-0, and we'll be back.
Right, here we go. There's still plenty of time for Michael because we're not even at the 15 seconds yet. Got Biggsy behind me doing stretches for his next game, which I can tell you now is against Bill.
We'll have to laugh.
We're allowed to, if we weren't allowed to laugh, of course, we stuffed. Don't write Cairns up. I'll say I called a draw last time and then he cleared up. If he can win this, he'll still have time. Let's try to get. Oh, he's just put a bit too much on that, and this is a double whammy because he could put the red. No, it's okay. Let's just take this out. I've been compensated for my bacon fries.
Weren't me, mate. Right, how's this frame gone?
I'm still laughing. It's alright. Ken's got to take this out. He's got 9 minutes 15. Let's say if he can do a clearance.
It's gone a little
It's
bit.
awkward.
It's,
Yeah, there we go.
He hasn't moved those 2 reds, which in turn hasn't moved the yellow, so obviously there's a problem there for George, as well as there is for Michael.
No.
I've got no idea, by the way, tonight, Jamie, if your biggest fan, Christina, is watching.
No. I need someone to back me up tonight.
Yes. Michael's just
You said his head had gone a bit.
he's hitting balls.
Yeah. It's,
Got away with that a bit until yellow's gone safe on the top. But George won't mind now, don't think.
yeah.
Oh, hang on. Jace wants to have a look at something. We'll be back in 1 sec. Right, sorry, Chase was just having a look at that because he wanted to know if that was a foul, and it certainly was. So. Thanks, Shaky. I'll understand that one day.
Okay.
I always thought you was the Alma Aces rather than the Alma Aces, I don't know. Maybe it's a new team.
Alright. Could be back-to-back 4-0s, yeah.
Well, 4-0 makes no
No.
no difference than 2-1. So
No.
fair play to him, though. Confidence is there, isn't it?
Yeah.
We'll just be bringing this back to where the cue ball is now, maybe a little bit closer to his hand. Yeah, lovely.
Yeah.
Might have gone a little bit too far.
Yeah, he's not got the best angle. It's okay.
That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, I think he's all right, but
It's okay. He's hampered.
it's not nice on a 15-second shot clock with no extension.
No.
Oh, hello. Where's this going?
Jules coming to this game.
Bit lucky there because he was stretching.
Yeah. He's got this. His confidence is up. His tail's wagging. There we go.
There you go. Back-to-back 4-0s. From George. So
Yeah.
we go to Bill Race and Andy Biggs next.
Yeah, big one next. Fourth game of the night again. Massive.
We'll be back for that. Right, here we go then. Bill versus Andy.
Yeah.
Says 15 seconds, but that will reset. There you go, 30. Another dry one there.
Yeah.
Break's deserting him a bit. I wonder if he's listening to the old crow's advice. might have forgotten it.
Yeah. It's a huge game, this. 4th game every week. Oh, it sounds like a broken record. He's a massive frame. Just sets up that last 2 matches of the night. George is in a great position now. He can only lose on a 6 red, I think. Am I wrong again? I'm pretty sure he can only lose on a 6
update
red.
it, so I'll do that now.
And a draw in this match will put George through. But he's in a great position. And I will reiterate my point from earlier, which I didn't make properly. That that suited Biggs more because he has.
I think that was my point,
cares.
actually.
Yeah, it's your point. I just
Nicked
ruined
it.
it.
Yeah.
You nicked my frazzles. I need your point. Here we go. So this is a big match. This.
You left them on my desk. I'm a bit weird, a bit woo.
Woo.
You can't leave stuff around me, mate. I'm a geezer.
He's a geezer.
Yep.
Right. Here we go.
He's showing his experience again there. Sees a shot that a lot of people won't see. And he controlled it very nicely here, so if he can just control this one nicely, there's a little bit of a lovely path through the 2 reds in the middle of the table to just split those 2 yellows and hold for the other one. Always gone the other way.
Got to reach, is it?
No.
Lost a turn here. Got to be in it.
Yeah.
So, red on the rail, just hit it onto the yellow, and then you're leaving them stuff on the other yellows. It's a shot, don't hit it too hard.
No, that's all right. You
It's
want
okay.
to make sure he didn't leave the gap
Yeah, I
behind the
suppose,
black.
yeah.
That's actually good play.
Yeah.
He doesn't mind leaving this yellow because he can't do anything with it. But I mean, that's some shot he's lining up there. This would be an incredible shot.
Yeah.
Off the yellow to pop the other one. No.
Yeah. I think he could have played that soft, to be fair, but. Right. Wheel race. Here you go.
You're all there.
Yeah. Well, you can play the red where he's doing it. This way he's going safe, I think. I mean, there is an option. You go red to the middle and then play the red to the corner, but he's gone safe again. I don't think that's a great shot. I think he's left a gap. I think that was the wrong shot for Bill. Has he left a gap here? It's hard to tell with these
Looks
angles.
tight.
Maybe not.
Goes another cue ball.
Either way, he's given him a chance. If not, he's given him a chance to play it safe. But I think he should have took the red to the middle. But he has left the gap. Yeah.
It's a good shot from
Yeah,
that.
I think it was a poor
That's
shot
tough-
from Bill.
that's
The
tough
shot
cueing,
before.
that.
Yeah. Yeah, but Bill had that red to the middle, that shot before, and I think he should have gone. Back yourself. Sometimes you just got to back yourself. And now, this is what it's led to. Biggsy ain't won a frame all night. Now he's going to let him settle. Right. Okay. Well, he's just detailed on that, didn't he?
He did, yeah. Yeah, it was a deceleration.
Yeah, again, because he ain't won a frame.
He's still big favourite here. But
Big favourite.
one good snooker. Bill's just got to sort this red out on the left by the cue ball.
Yeah, I think red up the top, isn't it? Because you're leaving her hard out. This is it. Leave it on that rail. There you go. Because the other reds are blockers for the.
I don't know if he's left the
Positions.
gap there, you know. Don't know if he has. With
don't
left
think
hand
he has.
side through the gap. I don't know if he's left it. Biggs is going to try
Well.
and swerve.
Right, you could have swerved. The swerve is the option. It's hard because, yeah, it's hard because of the distance. Now you've earned this opportunity, Bill. You've got to take it.
And the biggest bonus there is that Biggsy sorted out Bill's dodgy
Yeah,
red.
that red over the corner is his last ball, surely, because that's a great connected to the black. So now, work backwards, get onto that red last and put the black in the same corner as the red last. So just got to navigate it. They've all got a pocket and they're all out in the open. So you should take these. Just
I'm not totally convinced I'd leave that till last, Jamie.
Would you not?
No, I understand what you're saying, but I'm not totally convinced I'd leave it till last because it's not the easiest shot in the world.
I just think if you get to this side, if you get even in the middle of the table, you're just coming across for the
Yeah,
black
but
into
imagine
the
if
same
you was
corner.
playing the red into the middle left with a little bit of left screw. You know, you're in. So this shot here. Imagine if you was just screwing back for that black in the bottom left, it'd be a lot easier. But look, I don't think either way's difficult.
No. I see what you mean. Just think you've got such a margin of for error.
Not played that
He
particularly well.
might not be now.
See now, I would be taking the one over the corner now and getting myself back on the middle bag
Yeah. You have to reroute now.
because it's too difficult.
He will have to reroute now.
These two shots are too difficult. I'd take the one over the corner. Yeah, that's the shot.
Yeah. He will now.
Yeah, see, that's not ideal.
That's what I mean. I think that was his route, but he's had to reroute, and now he's just getting that little bit more awkward. And now he's got to get good position on the shot, and he's chasing the white.
That's fine.
Say that, the white's going to go on the rail.
On the rail.
I mean.
They can play safe though.
Yeah, he's got. I think the safety's the option now. Rail out.
Bill.
So what's the white? Oh, Bill. That's double whammy because he's I mean, saving grace if that red had stayed over the pocket, but that was it went wrong.
Bill.
He had to reroute and it just domino effect. 1-0. And I've got to be honest, that won't Bill's final hour. That or 30 seconds.
Didn't play well at all there, I'm afraid.
And that's Big's first frame of the night.
Right, so Biggsy's had a break, got a red. Looking like he's going to attempt to take the yellows. Nope, open table. Got a bit messy.
Yeah, go away with that.
It's got a bit Lionel.
Go on, Lionel. Yeah.
Bill's got to get that last frame out of his head now.
Yeah. He's just got to stop throwing him in. Throwing a few of them in where he's had frames he should have won. He don't want that to be the theme of his night. You can play the snooker here, or you looking at different option. I think get the yellow out, play the snooker, and then
I
with massive control.
without a doubt. You don't even need to get the yellow out too much. This is literally just to nudge it and leave the white half behind the black.
Yeah,
That's
it's
it.
on the black.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I think he's having a little bit of run in this one.
Yeah. That momentum now is against Bill. He needs something to happen in this frame for me.
Yeah, this is okay if he can play the plant. Yeah, I'm not sure he get past the red.
Yeah.
I think this is
Grind
the
it
shot
out.
I'd want him to play, nice and gentle, just maybe push it over the bag.
Yeah, he's just got to be patient, isn't he?
It's a good shot.
Yeah.
Cued that nicely. Now he can go here, but with the two reds down the bottom left, I think what he needs to do is just get all his balls potable.
Yeah, don't put yourself in trouble.
He's done it again, trying to do too much.
She's chasing it, isn't it? I think that's chasing it. I think that's the aftermath of last frame.
Yeah, so Biggsy's immediately seen the problem and attempts to move the ball away, but he's not done it brilliantly.
Yeah, Jad
Bill's got another chance here, but he just needs to drop this in. He don't do anything with it. Just drop it in and take the top three as you see them. The two reds are relatively safe.
Yeah.
That's all right. Now just work it out what you want to do. You could either play the red off the rail in the middle or chop this one up. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, that's all right. Don't mind that.
Yeah.
All he needs to do now is get that yellow out in the middle of the table.
Yeah.
And he's in control.
Yeah, he's in massive control here, Bill.
Unless Bigsy finds a decent snooker, which he could do here behind that red in the top right.
It is
Too hard. So all Bill needs to do here is just roll this along, get an even better cover on these two yellows.
Yeah.
It's bound to hit a rail, so I wouldn't be going for a pot here. Just roll it along.
No, yeah, just keep your patience.
Okay.
That's fine. Yeah, Bill's in massive control. And Glover
I don't
shot
think he is quite yet. I think that top yellow in the middle is still in Biggsy's favour, because if Bigsy could somehow manipulate these two reds on the left-hand side, Bill might find himself under a bit more pressure. Yeah, clever shot from Bigsy. Although the balls are still open, he was just trying to tie them up.
An argument, get the yellow out here.
I wouldn't go for the pots here. I'd get the
Get
yellow,
the yellow out. That's what I mean.
Yeah, I wouldn't be going for this, Bill.
I think the yellow, get the yellow out when the balls are still awkward.
I mean, if he gets that yellow out, okay, well, I don't mind that.
That'll do him a favour. I don't think he meant that. I don't think that was by design.
But he's still got a problem. That yellow at the top middle is.
Yeah, that's what I meant by get it out. I meant
yeah.
like hit straight into it. I didn't mean go to the left hand
Bigsy
side.
looks like he's trying to play. Yeah, that's okay. That's not the end of the world. Because now Bill, unfortunately, moving that yellow now actually opens it all up for Bigsy. Because that red next to it is no longer safe.
Can you play the double? The top yellow in the middle.
Yeah, it's a low value shot, isn't it?
Yeah. You should play this yellow, put it over the pocket and nick the red out.
That's a good shot.
Yeah.
He's been unlucky there. I think he's been unlucky, and now perhaps play the double.
Yeah, I just think the double, because you get that red, where the yellow and the red is over the bottom left, you've got a bit of security.
He may well play off the top rail and just drop this in behind the yellow, you know. No, he's going to play the double by the looks of it.
Now he's playing the double. Yeah, nice pace.
Beautiful
Tell you
shot.
what, yeah, nailed it.
Now he's got to get this. He's got to do this well, and all he needs to do is just put a little bit of stun on this, take it out between the two reds. He wants to get to the black spot eventually, but
Screw it through the gap.
it looks like he's screwing
Try and
into
get to
it.
the
He's trying to screw
pinks.
into this.
Get pink spot. Can't screw.
That's
He's
beautiful.
gone too far.
That's lovely. That's lovely.
No, he's nice. Yeah.
That's lovely. Thought he was trying to screw into that, which would have been the wrong shot completely.
Yeah. Can lose it a bit here though.
No, I think you can play into the black with a little bit of pace here, and as long as you play the black and the red at half ball each, then I think you come out nicely on the black. That's it. Lovely.
Yeah. That's nice.
Oh, that's a touch. Although I think that's a plant now, so maybe not.
It's okay. Just don't worry about that. Just put the black in the middle.
Yeah, it's 100%. You've got to do anything with the white.
Yeah. 100% on the pot. And get that last frame out of your head. Bit pacey that, Bill.
Oh, I was worried about there. I don't know why he was just trying to punch
Drop it in dead weight. Oh, it's a bit of tension. I can only put that down. He's got them two reds. Oh, wow, he's throwing one in there. Bigsy. Right, you've just got to compose yourself. To me, this is dead weight.
Typical Bigsy, misses a shot and then
He's
has a
put
good
both
old,
reds on the rail.
good old laugh for himself.
Yeah, he just,
Yeah, Bill needs
Grinner.
to focus. He needs to focus.
just drop this in. Drop it in dead weight. Because you leave the black over the corner if you miss it. I think he's missed it again. Oh, he's just checked in.
Right,
So
1-1.
1-1.
Bill will take that. He probably should have won the frame, so it's fair enough. But yeah,
Bit
Bigsy
of a
should
weird
win.
one, that one.
Yeah, another Bigsy shot, I'm afraid. That's what he does. Misses him now and again. But we'll be back in 2 seconds. So 1-1, and if the game finishes a draw, it will suit Michael and George, because it'll put George through, I believe. Which I think George is already through, so definitely suits Michael a draw. So it's a nice break though. Bill, he's got his break back on track. One problem ball, if he goes reds, which he should do, is the red just above the black spot. Not really a little connector to get on it either. I'm sure he can manipulate something, but it's not easy. It's not straightforward. May well be trying to play the red into the bottom left and use the black to open the. He doesn't want to hit this too hard because he just wants to nudge the red in between the two yellows and then beyond the top. Yeah, it's been a bit unlucky there. It's not the end of the world though. He's still in control of the frame. The yellows are not of clearance, so if he can get enough cue ball here, can take the red into the top left. That gives him some options. Or he can elect to play safe and just nudge the red out on the right hand side. Yeah, didn't got to do too much with this, just gently roll this through. Oh, we didn't want that side of the yellow.
No, he was trying to bail it out when he just hit the wrong side. But it's right. Could be an argument. This could be the last frame in the match. Let's have a look.
9 minutes left, yeah, it all depends on.
Yeah, mind you,
that's a nice
that
little
quickens it
outcome.
up.
He won't mind that so much. He's lost his ball over the bag, but he's. It's a very strange option here for Bixie.
Yeah.
Well, at least it shows he still wants to win the match.
Yeah, he's aggressive. I like that. Ask a question. Reds.
I'd be loss of turn.
Loss of turn.
Face of the red here because I think it'll come down and snooker him on the other one. It's going the other way. Shot clock's in motion. He thinks he can double anything now, Bill.
No,
I like the loss too many options here.
The red,
he could he could chop the one behind the black. Probably didn't want to pop that. No, I don't think he'll have many options here just to get the yellows off the bottom route. We've not chosen to done that, so he's put everything safe. Now, Bill, this is an opportunity for you to play loss of turn off the face of that red, and or chop it, yeah, because that chopping actually leaves the white safer.
Chopping it leaves it, yeah.
Yeah, I like
it's
that.
beautiful. Just watch that right. That's
yeah,
okay.
it's all right. It's fine.
Yeah.
Don't mind that at all. The reds are all open now, so I wonder what Biggsy will do to close that gap.
There is a rule, guess you. That yellow come past the red to the corner, the bottom left.
I don't think so. It may do.
Because it might lead the path to go and then play the yellow down the line, and then the yellow. I mean, it's tough, but it's all he's got. I think he's got to do that. Yeah, yellow. It didn't go. Didn't
sure
think it went.
However, he has nudged that red, so I don't know if that red goes past the yellow now. Very tight. Bill obviously thinks it does. That's what,
And in that 15-second shot clock, this is his extension, I think.
yeah, he's just had a look, so we'll see whether he changes his mind on the shot, and he looks like he's still going for it. Obviously goes, but he's overcooked that.
Yeah.
He may have no choice. He's got to be careful of the white hit.
Got it, it's nice pace. It's soft. There you go, use the wheel.
Yeah, don't mind that.
Yeah. Neither of them are in rhythm, are they? So it's hard to see him taking a good dish, but that's a mistake.
Well,
That's
it
a
is and it
mistake.
isn't, because Bill has got a tough shot here because he's got to get from this red onto the next one, and that's not easy.
Cannon into that yellow. You've got that red as a backup over the pocket. Just got cannon yellow out. There you go. There you go.
Is it blocked? No, he's all right.
No, that was always the shot for me.
Yeah, but now
it's tough. Still tough, yeah.
Got to pot this. Backed himself into a corner a little bit, yeah.
It's that white again. losing that white. He put his hand up, but that white was playing at that pace. He was always going there.
I think it was tracking that way. I don't think that was a particularly good effort. Great pot.
Yeah, but it's not the first time he's done that tonight.
He needed to just stun the white a little bit. You've got to see that going in off from there.
Yeah, that was always enough from there. You just screw it into the cushion. If you're going to go... So, with this angle, it's straight, so just roll it forward and then play the back in the middle. And it's a little bit of a gift again. Bill's just, I think he's feeling like he just can't get in front in a game, can he? He's always chasing it.
Yeah.
And every time he gets a chance to get the lead, something happens.
Well, 2-1 Andy. We'll be back in a sec. Right, so Bigsy in control of the match and hits the ball and gets a yellow and a red.
That's a hell of a break.
That's a cracking
I
break.
do like that break.
If Bigsy could take advantage of this, Bill would be sinking in his chair.
I tell you, Bill ain't had a lot of luck with the breaks when it's come to the nut crunching time. He had the dry break in the last match, and then Cairns cleared up with like a minute and a half to go.
If
and
my
now
maths is correct as well, defeat here puts Bill out. Andy and Michael have got to play each other, and if there's a result from that match either way, draw or win, it means they'll have a minimum of 4 points each. So yeah, Bill is screaming out not for a break this year.
Yep.
And all the yellows go, so if he does get a chance, which when you're playing Bigsy is always likely. He doesn't get many break dishes because he usually does break down at some point, but he is more than capable of not doing so.
Yes.
But let's see, this is the shot.
This is
He does take Overwatch patterns. Yeah, good shot. Oh, hello. That rocked back onto that yellow. I think
he's straight down, which says to me he's on it.
He's not. He's not left Bill a lot to go at, but he could play the loss of turn and screw back behind the yellow. Yeah, he's going for it. There's not a lot of time here, so he's going to have to play a safety here. I'll be pushing this yellow up over the middle bag.
He's got to play safety now. The only thing I didn't like about that shot is that was a big pocket. Where that yellow was, that was a big pocket. If he could have got on it, played one safety and then tried to get on that. It was a big pocket to clear it out.
I don't think he had another
but
choice.
He didn't. Yeah, probably
He's
was
got to
that.
hope here that Bigsy opens the pocket up for him.
Yeah, he does the work for him.
Bigsy's not stupid.
Yeah, he's going to make. Yeah, there you go.
And these are the rules that we play, I'm afraid. Now, Bill, you have got a choice here. You've
got time. Keep it on that clock.
I'd be playing this shot, or I'd be screwing the one below the black into the bottom left.
He could play it off the knuckle, off the red, get it out. There we go.
Oh, well, where's this going?
You got a bit of luck though. Yeah. No, I think he deserved that. That was the right shot for me.
It's got to go all the way down to the bottom rail here.
Right, you've just got to compose yourself. This is huge for United. Say if he loses this, he's out. You've got to take this out.
Even a draw's not great though.
No. At least he's still got a bit of a chance.
He knows he's
Watch
got to
that white again, Bill.
The problem for Bill, of course, is that he's got George next.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not in a good position, is he?
No. Now, if he drops this dead weight, the white will probably run off the black and be perfect on the yellow.
Yeah, so
That's okay. That's okay, because he can snooker here, and there's 2.5 minutes left, so I would be snookering here. I know that it means that Ian has got a chance of fluking the red, but I'd rather snooker than Darwin sword here. I would not be going for this.
If he's hampered, if he don't like it, yeah. I think. Oh, he didn't like it.
Always going to happen.
Yeah. He had to compose himself. We took a shot.
First rule of pool, never stretch.
Yeah.
I'm putting the 3 up.
Yeah. That's. Yeah.
Now, Bill Race needs a golden break,
Miracle.
and he doesn't cut break, so. And he had 1 cut break at county yesterday, and White nearly took someone's head off.
Welcome, Matt. Yeah. Yeah, wicket keeper.
Oh, you won't be happy, Bill.
No, he won't.
He's not played well tonight, I'm afraid.
That's 15-second shot clock. And he's just trying to rush it. He never got on the shot properly. It was a stretch when he might have been twixt in between. He played a snooker or played a cut. And he's just ended up missing it altogether.
Alright, so less than 2 minutes to go. Bill needs a golden break here. Is he going to switch? He's not switching.
Oh, that was. I think that would have gone, wouldn't it?
Tell you
It has
what,
got hit
that
there.
was on its way.
It was the yellow, didn't it?
It was on its way.
Right, Bill.
Under normal circumstances, that's a lovely break, but yeah, it's not done him many favours here.
No, it's over. I could have had some drama, but it's over.
About 4 balls tried to go in there.
It's
So.
done up. His race is run.
The only good thing about this is that it means that Michael against Andy at the end is going to be a big
And
big
I can
throw.
tell you, my mate who watches this said he's still not seen he's never seen, he's not he's new to the pool circuit, he's never seen a 6-man shootout. He said, I don't think these exist.
I don't think we'll be seeing one tonight now.
We could.
I don't think we will. We'll only see a
Big
6-red
chance.
shootout. Yeah, we'll only see a 6-red shootout between them two if they draw.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, I can't see that.
I'm calling it. I'm going to be right for the first time.
They're too open. They're too open.
You think it goes to 4?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. There's no way either of them are going to be cages.
Yeah, you're probably right.
What do you mean?
You're always right,
yeah.
Craig. You're always Bill will be kicking himself tonight.
Oh, he's done it again. No, yeah, he's all right.
It's always that pocket as well, that middle left.
Yeah, to make something happen there.
It's gone. It's over. Shake hands. 13 seconds on this. Hello.
Yeah, so 3-1.
Pixie Nugget. It's the opposite.
Yeah, so 3-1 to Andy in that. The next match will be George against Bill, which is a bit of a nothing match because Bill is now out, which is a shame, but there we go. That's the one nature of the beast. If you don't play well, you go home.
Yeah. In a bit.
Right, so here we go then. George versus Bill. It's a nothing game really as far as Bill's concerned, because unfortunately Bill is out.
He's found his break
George
again.
needs a point to be guaranteed top of the group. Otherwise, a result between Andy and Michael will force a 6-red shootout,
Don't
Yeah.
want one of them.
which certainly doesn't suit Andy Biggs. But although it suits his style, it doesn't suit his timekeeping. So.
No, it's all right. I can get 6 reds. According to Charlie Mental, I can get 6 reds.
6 red suits me, because if I'm reds in a normal match, I'll pot all 6 and miss the last one. So. Okay, so George had the first chance, and it is a good chance.
Yeah, great chance.
Bill's happy enough. He knows he's not played well tonight, and it's one of those that these short races they catch you out. Unit's absolutely right, and he says this comp's tough. It does punish you.
Yeah.
You can't afford even one frame just puts you such on the back foot.
Get under the pump. You ain't got time to think.
No. And it's punished Bill tonight. He's played okay. I think he's queued okay. He's just missed the odd cue. Control's not been great, and he's missed the odd pop.
Yeah. No,
He's
this
not
is the
played
difference.
badly, though.
The
This
difference
is it.
here.
You know, George is potting balls when he needs to.
He's
And,
flying, isn't he?
Yeah, he's played really
And
well.
I tell you, his performance from the whole competition, Crow, he's up there with the favourites.
Oh, he is the favourite. Yeah,
You think he's the favourite, number
yeah,
one?
Yeah, he's without doubt the favourite. If you have a look at the form guide,
Yeah.
which I picked up before we started, George had won 22 frames against only losing 5, and only James Goldsmith and Graham Thrower can say they only let him 5. But he won all 6 matches along with myself and Brazier, but he was certainly the form man that went into it, and his groups were tougher than mine, I can promise you that. So going into it, he was the form man.
Yeah.
And it's interesting actually that from the form book, Michael Cowan's is second bottom of the last 16, and he's sitting here with a very, very good chance of going through. Bill Race was middle of the table and he's gone out. Chase was middle of the table, he's gone out. Ricky Cooper was middle of the table, he's gone out. So the form guide in the middle of the table has meant absolutely nothing.
So, no.
Anyway, dry break there from Bill, I think. So he's obviously forgotten everything the Crow taught him.
Yeah, ever since we said how good his break is, and
Big dog shit, isn't it?
it's just he's been unlucky.
George is supremely confident now.
Yeah, he's just flowing, isn't he now?
Well, he's played 2 old mushrooms and Michael. I mean, very
I can't remember who George played in his last group, but I know it was tough. In his first group, he played sort of in the middle, didn't he, George? Alison Archer, Jason Harrington, Scott Foley, that was a fairly routine group for him there. And then Dean Coppen, Richard Ellis and Holly Potter. You might argue he's had a bit of an easy run there in terms of his ability against his opponents, but
Yeah,
so maybe we are over-egging the pudding here, but looking at the way he's queuing the ball.
he's gone out of position here.
Cheers, Faz. I'm third in that table, mate. I worked hard to get there.
Yeah, and as Faz is on the chat, big group next week.
Yeah,
Crow.
yeah. Me and Faz.
Faz
next
is
week.
in it. You're in it.
We don't often get to play each other, me and Faz, and that's I'm looking forward to that. So Farah, myself, Mr. Copman, and Mr. Hawley.
Yeah.
So AAs versus
AA's against Chavy's A's.
I still claim to be an AA. It was my decision to leave, not theirs. So I'm AA for life.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to next week.
So yeah, just to remind everyone, it is my group next week with Farron, Mr. Coppen and Mr. Hawley, and I'm really looking forward to it. And all jokes to one side, I think all 4 players are capable of winning that.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes. 7:30 next week.
Yeah, back to normal time next week.
Yeah, no fannies.
Right. seen this a few times. Just get a bit of pride in the night. If you're already out by the last game,
I don't think he needs to play it with pride. I think Bill's just had one of those nights where he's lost the cubble a few times.
Yeah.
I actually think he's played all right, but you know.
yeah.
You know that, Faz.
And he's not in perfect position. Just chasing that white. a bit.
Again, you see his cubble's not brilliant.
Yeah,
so.
I think that's been his theme of the night. Just as that cue ball, as you say. No.
He should be just enjoying himself now, Bill. You know,
Yeah, let your arm go.
Just play the shots. And yeah, nice.
Wow,
Yeah,
he nailed that. I like
I'm
it.
going to give him one of them. Like that.
Put this in the corner. Push
Did
it
this
through.
really nicely.
Put that black in the middle.
Bottom right. Came across the table.
Cute, nice. You see that rail? That's gonna rattle. Sort of sums it up a bit.
Yeah, looking forward to it next week, unit.
Yeah, I think that's a real fun group next week. It's the most local of the groups. I'll tell you that. Could try and screw it into the other yellow, or just get onto the yellow. So he's gone that way. He'll have to take his medicine here, because he'll get up a bit. I think he can still cue this. Just screw it up. It's okay here, actually. Yeah. Just roll this in. Just roll in dead right, put the black to the corner. You could screw it back, put the black in the middle, but it's more risk of rattling it. He's just playing it confident, not the way he's queuing now. He's queuing like a dream.
Them tonight. He's,
yeah, he's queued like a dream. He's flying, and he
cues brilliantly
yeah,
into
very
corner
nice. And that is why he says one of the favourites, or maybe the favourite.
On paper, he's the favourite, but you know, I wouldn't like to bet on anyone in the last day.
No, few players say. I know next week's group's going to have something to say about that. Say yourself and Faz, Hawley and Dino. Definitely have something to say about that. Phone for 8. So again, the calm falls down. Look at that break.
Some break, isn't it?
Real. Yeah, again, calm before the storm. They've got the big finale of the cup.
I tell you what, he's timed that absolutely beautifully. It's a top ball.
Fantastic break.
Yeah,
he showed his class tonight, George. I think this is one of the best overall performances of the competition tonight for him.
as they say, Faz, a lot of it about.
The way he's playing, just screw this into the side rail. Yeah, perfect.
No.
No. We've got memories coming up. Just in that flow, George.
Yeah,
Very nice.
George. Bill's laughing. Didn't get a shot there.
No.
Played George. Very, very nice indeed.
Yeah, he's won 3 frames in less than 8 minutes.
Got Andy Big standing next to me saying, please do that again. He wants to go, he's got work to go to.
You do it even quicker if you put the
Yeah,
black
I'm really in a rush to get to work.
Yeah, good point. Yeah. Never have a beer and throw it.
I threw it on the floor.
Oh,
The one
mate.
I did buy, I threw it on the floor.
I hope you cleared it out.
And that's what I got the bench for behind the bar. I got Matt to do a bit of work for us.
No. Oh, mate, I've been trying for 2
He
years.
was on his knees, quick as a flash.
It's a good point. It reminds me, actually, I've got to speak to Mr. Keith about getting my carpets cleaned. So, maybe you've got his number. George looks like he's in a bloody hurry. You sure he ain't got to go to work?
Yeah. He's played the best, and the balls have come out for him nice as well. That's normally the way.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
You
if
get-
you're,
you
if
get-
you're on
you're
form,
playing the best, you get the
the
run.
The run goes with the
Yeah.
flow, doesn't it, usually?
And they're out again. These are there. Get onto that yellow over the corner next, and then you're in. And he's in full flow. So, and nationals, he played very well in the national singles as well. Had a bit of a deep run. He's on form. He's continuing it here.
Oh, that's a bit loose.
Yeah.
He's got 3 options still, but
Yeah,
it's,
yeah.
just a bit loose, that.
So I play the yellow next to the black to the corner?
I
Or
think
do you
he'll
go
stick.
to the middle?
There's not a lot of traffic to get round as long as he doesn't hit the red on the top. Oh, hello.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was a surprise. That was a surprise. So Bill can just enjoy himself here. I think, I don't think he'll be playing any snookers. And
No,
you're proving me wrong and play a
no,
snooker.
I don't think that. Not at this stage. Just let your arm go. Let your arm go.
Like I said, I don't think Bill's done a lot wrong. His cubicle controls let him down.
It's just a
tonight.
few shots to the end, and the
Yeah.
white winning that left middle a few
He had a couple
times.
of dry breaks when he really didn't need them, but look, that's just the nature of the beast.
And he had that thing in the first 2 matches. He just couldn't get a lead every time he
Yeah.
had a chance to take a lead in a match. And then he was chasing it. When you start chasing it, it gets harder, especially with a 30-second, 15-second shot clock.
Well, and of course, the match, you've got to remember that he's not started off with that incredible dish from Michael to go win 3-2
Yeah, and
in
it
a
was
minute
just,
and 30. I didn't think it was there, and he took it out well.
yeah, and he was breaking lovely before that, and it was
Yeah,
his
it
first
was,
dry
yeah.
break, wasn't it?
Yep.
And he's
Punished.
punished. Yeah.
This would be nice if Bill could finish these off. Nice little stun on the left-hand rail, just come far enough off to get past the yellow. That's all he needs to do. Don't second-guess yourself, Bill. He could double this. But he has second-guessed himself.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that, to be honest. But, yeah.
3 straightforward shots for Bill here.
Yeah.
For
Not
George
for
here, sorry.
George, yeah.
It could be another 4-0.
Yeah.
And we haven't seen 3 4-0s since very early in the competition when James Goldsmith did it.
Yeah.
But I will say this, George has done it against better opponents, much better opponents.
Yeah.
So it's no disrespect to the people that James beat, but much tougher in the last 16 than it was in the first 64. Worth a mention, that.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's coming.
Yeah. He's been considerate to Biggsy. He knows Biggsy's got to work, so he can get this done early.
Here we go.
There we go.
Another 4-0, I'm calling it.
Yeah. Plenty of time to go. So it didn't even reach the 15 seconds.
Yeah. Right, so last match, Andy Biggs, Michael Cairns. We'll be back.
So, we had an early start tonight, just while they're setting it all back up. Let you know, George Taylor through 3 wins out of 3, and I can tell you now, if you haven't been watching, 4-0, 4-0, 4-0. So fantastic performance from George, and proving his class of being one of the favourites, or some say the favourite for the tournament. We've got the big finale to come. Andy Biggs, Michael Cairns, 3 points each. We'll see a draw, will be a 6-red shootout, winner takes all. We're back in a bit.
Right, here we go then. Last match of the night.
Here we go.
This is the big one. Michael Cairns, winner takes all as always in this sixth match of the evening. We've got, you can see from the league table there, unfortunately we have lost Bill. 3 losses, but like I said, I don't think Bill played particularly badly. I think he just missed a couple of opportunities and his cube will let him down. George has been exceptional. First 12-0. 3 4-0s. First time we've seen that since James Goldsmith did it back in week number.
Whoever wins goes through. Draw.
Oh no, why can't I see that?
Quite early, I think.
It was week number 9. It was back in. It was before Christmas. But yeah, 25th of November. James Goldsmith with Adam King, Gav Wade, and Richard Springall. And no disrespect to those guys, you've got to give George some credit because the quality of opponent tonight was a step up from what James managed to have a whitewash against. So fair play to George. So here we are now, Andy and Michael, and you could not get a bigger clash of styles than this.
Yeah.
Both aggressive, I will say that. But
Yeah, definitely.
Andy is known for being gung-ho. Michael does have the ability to slow his game down when necessary. So, reds are dollies here though. Just the black's a problem.
Yeah.
Other than that, he should put all these reds. He's taking on a tough one. Why would you do this, Andy? I don't understand why he does
He's
this.
unorthodox, Bigsy.
Yeah. It's,
But they are all
fair
there.
to say.
And as you said earlier, Crow, the chances of a draw is a lot less because of the speed they play and the aggressiveness they play.
I can't see a draw here.
Yeah.
I don't, unless there's a problem with the ball layout, I can't see a draw.
No.
I think they won't want to see the balls tied up, especially Bigsy. If the balls get tied up, they'll open them up.
Yeah. So the neutral will be open for a 4-3. Nail biter last frame. It's maybe the most likely thriller. These are
So have you got a co-commentator for next week lined up, Mr. Hughes?
I'll find someone.
Find someone.
Find someone that don't nick my bacon frozen.
I don't know if. I bought you a whole new packet.
I know you
Only
did.
ate
I'm
3 of your
joking.
bacon.
I know.
Jesus
I worked
Christ.
out. It worked out nice.
I don't know if Mr. Cotton's available next week.
Yeah, Cotman,
but,
is he? You still on the chat? You available next week? Do you know? We've got to take the piss out of Crow again. Did it last time we played, but he won. Oh my word!
Dropped his arm on that
Yeah,
one.
decel. That's a few times he's decelled tonight.
Real bad decel there. Oh, has he touched the yellow there?
No, I don't think so.
No,
I
yeah.
tell you what, this black could go. If he used that yellow as a guy, if he hits the black, it's got a chance of going that bottom right.
It's tight past the yellow.
Yeah.
Oh.
And he's in the white and the white's
Oh,
got him.
I'll tell you
Big
what.
happened there.
I tell you what though, that ain't a bad DF.
No, he's moved the white. He's put the yellows next to He's going to be in darkness. Oh, I tell you what, my draw option of 3-all is getting closer here because these balls are awful.
Jamie, there's 22.5 minutes to go in this
I'm
match
still
and you're
calling
calling
it.
a draw.
I'm calling a 3-all.
Well done, George.
Get a 6 feet.
Like I said, George is
mate.
just leaving
George
us.
is leaving.
He's not looking at Jamie
Yeah,
in the
he's
eye
done his
after-
bit. He's done his
after-
bit, hasn't he?
After Jamie said he got lucky.
I didn't say you
He
got
said
that.
you had run
No, I did. No, I
He
didn't.
said you had the run of the balls all night. No, he said that's the only reason he won.
No, I didn't. He's won you. I said you.
Except tomorrow. See you later, George.
Class
Are you
tomorrow.
all right for the next? Have you got the date sorted? At the moment, it's 12th of May. Got Gary Smith at the moment. I
well
can't
played.
tell you who else.
Class, mate. Say that, Luke's.
Is it? Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, I mean, look, if we have to move the last few, we'll move them because we can't. I can't play the final if I'm in it anyway because I'm in Portugal. So not guaranteed I'm going to be in it.
Right,
Right, mate. We'll
take
sort
care,
it out.
mate.
Oh yeah. Right, I'm going to have to leave you commentary with Jamie because I've got a bit to do.
I'll be down there.
Jamie, you've got to take over.
Mate. Yeah. Catch you
Yeah.
later, Bill.
Yeah, well, mate.
Actually, I said a commentary. I don't think we've done you
Shot. Sorry, we'll say goodbye to everyone. Everyone's leaving. Dave, Bill, the Flyers finishing. Everyone's going, so we sort of missed that frame, but
Front 2. Any big break?
1-0. Right, I weren't watching that. I feel bad for that. Someone have to tell me. They put it on the wrong way. Or the Bigs win it. I weren't looking at it. I was saying goodbye to Dave and Bill and the Flyer people. Big finale. Here we go. So, Michael Cairns, come on down.
Andy.
I love this. Good play.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Right, I'm back. What's happened?
I don't know, I missed it. I'm going to be honest, we'll say goodbye to everyone.
It's 1-0 to Mr. Biggs, is it?
Yeah, apparently. I was going to say, I thought it was. Well, I won't
You know, I
watch it.
left you with one job and you.
No, no, I know what's happening in this frame, but we missed the last frame because everyone was saying
mate.
goodbye.
Sorry, mate. You let me down. Well, anyway, I'm back now, so we're all right. Yeah. Back on G Unit. I didn't even see it, and I know you're right.
Yeah, Biggsy won the frame. I saw Mark was in the balls. It was saying goodbye to people.
I'll have a look back on the old
Biggsy's
stream later on.
Bigsy must have won the frame.
We did, because it says 1-0.
Yeah. I was going to say, he must have won the frame.
Fucking hell, Jamie. You know how this
You are
works,
right,
didn't you? You know how this works, didn't you?
The last time I looked,
Well, Chase looked.
Michael was in the balls. And I don't know,
Chase
Dave
knows what's
come
going
over,
on.
Bill come over.
Oh, you
Yeah,
come over
yeah.
all clear. Oh my good God. Anyway, if Mr. Cotton's not watching, we are after a commentator to join Jamie. I know the queue won't be long. Yeah.
Okay, there
See?
we go. That makes sense. So
He said
it
it's
was
a
a
proper.
mass exodus,
He
wasn't
said
it?
it's a proper Bigsy shot, and he used the word pump. So I believe him.
We had a mass exodus here, and I missed it.
We did have a few leaving.
Yeah,
At the
yeah.
same time.
Help me out.
Why I don't understand why they were leaving. It's Monday night. Monday night in the club. Best place to be.
Yeah. Right. So this is huge now for Cairns.
Great shot.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, it's
no, it's
okay.
all right. Yeah, great shot. I love the way he cued that.
Right.
He means business, Michael. He's
1-1.
not hanging about.
Exactly 7 minutes gone.
Yes, quick matches, 3.5 minutes a frame. So,
You're gonna
like
be
I
right.
said, we will see a 4 here, I think.
Yeah. If that's the case, you want a thriller. You want a neutral. Wants a 4-3.
Do you know what I want? Do you
Right.
know what I want to see,
Like, we
Jamie?
want an 85.
Do you know what I want to see?
What?
I want to see a 3 also, you're right.
Oh, no, I mean, I'd love that. But
Because we're in week 26 now.
and I've not been right for
and
26
you haven't
weeks.
been right once.
Even when there's a minute left.
You're probably right, Karen. He probably forgot. He forgot he was even
Yeah,
here
but I didn't-
earlier.
I weren't. Yeah, but I was saying goodbye to about 18 people.
You know, the funny thing is, he forgot it was.
I
He
bloody
forgot it
can.
was his round.
Yeah.
Andy Jeffson offered me a beer earlier and never came back.
He just offered you one. I saw the black go in, but I didn't know he'd bloody done it. I just assumed it was. I assumed it.
So you thought it was a nice black?
I
you
thought it was
didn't know
Michael
about
because he was in the balls before
Oh,
he started saying goodbye to everyone. I'm not getting the blame on that one.
it. You are.
I knew fans would join in. We had about 80 people leave at the same time, saying goodbye, shaking hands, cuddling.
Three people left. Right, anyway, come on. Look, who's this? Big C.
Right, this is big for night. Let's get serious. Right.
Serious. Fucking joking. Here. I've had 4 beers.
Things are getting serious. Yeah, I know he'll be on one.
Imagine how I feel fast.
Hey?
My right ear starts bleeding after about an hour. Just to let you know how that all works. Oh, we're not working properly. Oh, you're a lucky man.
Oh, I know. And I've done my hair. I'll get a bit for the silliest things. He'll come say goodbye. Right, nice shot. That's a great shot. Right, I know he's winning this one. Andy Biggs. Here we go, 2-1.
2-1 Big C. That's interesting, eh?
Who won the flyer, Phil?
Okay, so Big C's break.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a crunch then.
Yeah.
It's been okay, yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
gone.
lovely.
Yeah, it's gone.
Again, they're all there. Well, another unorthodox shot that for me, and he's left him in. Biggsy just throws them in, doesn't he? Could cost him. That was a massive frame. He goes 3-1 up. I know there's plenty of time on the clock. We're 3-1 up.
Oh,
Hello?
look, there's us.
Hey, I'm even king with beard.
I'm moving us over there,
Kaz
though.
and Faz are taking the piss.
You was
Kaz
fa-
and Faz, I like a double act.
you was far too big for the screen then, my friend. Anyway, look, there's the laughing face, the laughing cavalier.
Hello.
That's what I have to put up with every night in my right ear. Yeah, he ain't a bad lad, is he?
Tell you, in all seriousness though, Biggsy just throws a few of them shots in, And that could cost him tonight. Oh, as Ken throws one in back. Can't get anything right.
How'd you feel?
Terrible. Every time I say something, they do something back.
Is it yours or mine?
It's mine. It's mine. He knew that. That's why you asked the question.
Well, I've run out of beer.
Right, I'm going to get one.
Jamie's going to take a break.
Yeah, I'm going to get one. Hang on, let me just see the end of this phone.
Oh, clinks. That's not very professional, is it? I think you've never done this before. That's a nice shot from Bigsy there.
Yeah.
I'll take over, Jamie.
Yeah, you take over, I'll take over at the bar.
Commentary duties.
Yeah.
Everyone in La La Land's now over the moon. Sorry about that, everyone. Bless him. He's back without a beer.
No.
Take your empty glass
Whilst
back.
he's pouring it.
Right, so this is huge for Bigsy if he can drop this in the middle. 3-1. Still 12 minutes to go, so Michael's definitely not out of this. Like I said, this definitely is going to 4. But I still wouldn't want to bet on which way it goes, even if Bigsy wins this frame, if I'm being really honest. Oh, what a shot that is. That's a fantastic shot. That, do you know what? In the circumstances, that may well be shot of the night. I know that's a big claim, but it may well be. And it certainly puts Andy Biggs in the driving seat in this match. And we'll be back as soon as the next frame's ready. Right, okay. Sorry about the break there. I was just teaching Jamie pure maths. What a shot.
Yeah.
Very nice bit of
Bigsy,
reverse side there. Bigsy's actually showing off now.
Yeah, he's got that confidence. It'd be like doing the Mortal Kombat. Finish him.
Mason Cole's leaving the building.
Mason.
Everyone's red carpet's going out and all sorts.
Right. And Biggs finished the job. That's a catch double it.
Oh, mate. Oh.
There we go. Right,
Did he
it's a
foul
chance.
then? Did he foul then? I mean,
Chase is seen no wrong. He said no. No. Okay.
no, I saw something that didn't happen. Oh, Mason Coles is leaving the building.
Who's
This
that?
red carpet's going out again.
It's the encore.
Yeah. He left and then came back. He came back to collect his £1.
What have you done?
Oh,
What have you
that's-
done?
That's unlucky. Edge fine that gap. That's
Yeah.
unlucky, and that's probably 4-1, which probably puts Michael out. and probably puts Andy through, and probably gives us a very early finish tonight.
Yeah, I thought for
So it
finale,
probably means
it's
Chase
not
will be on table 2 as quickly as. I've got to be honest, I think Michael's been unlucky there.
Yeah.
He's found a gap. I mean, Jesus. It's such a small gap.
Yeah, that's done now. It's a miracle. Drop this in, back in the middle. There you go.
Hey, yeah. Well done. I'm calling it. I'm calling it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well done,
Michael's
Big
unlucky
T.
there. It took him a while, and so that means that after all of the night, Andy Biggs, as I predicted, is our runner.
Yeah, Jimmy. Yeah.
I did say it should be George and Andy.
Yeah.
I thought Bill might get through, and he didn't.
No,
So
his race is run.
his race is run.
George was
That's
tailor-made for this competition.
not funny. None of it's funny.
No.
Stop it. So let's just give you the updated versions of what it is. There you go. Andy Biggs goes through in second place behind George Taylor, and Andy Biggs will now join. Let's put this in. Where is it? In there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Andy Biggs. So Andy Biggs will join Graham Thrower. So two former and current, two former Kent seniors.
Yeah, he's back in the community. He's loving life. He's loving life. He's dropping things on. He's loving
Andy showing his class in that last game.
Yeah, well done, mate.
Michael was a little unlucky in that last frame there, but Andy punished, and that's all you can do in these short races. So well done to George Supreme tonight, 12-0. Andy Biggs coming through after a first round loss. Great stuff. Michael, yeah, a little bit unlucky. Bill, I don't think played too badly. Just cubal control and the quality of the opposition probably put pay to his night.
Yeah.
Thanks everyone, as usual, for watching. We still managed to get around 50 odd viewers despite the boring players that were on show tonight.
Fair comment. Harsh on George, though.
I'm only kidding. I'm
Harsh on
only kidding.
George.
We got up to about 64 at one point, I think, which is fantastic. Thanks
Yeah.
for everyone to keep on watching. We had a busy night in the club as well, so thanks to everyone who came down for the
Thank you,
flyer. Thanks for Shane McQuinn, who bought us, entertained us all on the chat. Thanks for everyone who commented on the chat. Thanks to Jamie.
Cheers, Craig.
And he's going to be heading up next week with hopefully a sidekick. If not, you'll just have to put up with
I'll
Jamie on
find
his
some.
phone.
I'll find some.
Sorry about
I'll
that.
tell him to take the piss out of you.
And,
I'll take the piss out of
yeah.
Faz as well.
So we're back next week, and as I said before, it's big night next week. Myself, Farron, who else is in the group?
Big night.
Dean Coppin, Phil Hawley,
Phil.
and
Cheers,
Yeah,
Michael.
cheers, all. Let's say goodbye to people again.
Dean Coppin, Phil Hawley, myself, and Mr.
Take care, mate.
Rowe next week. Chase will be on the white gloves again.
Yeah.
Just nodded his head at me. So thanks everyone, and an
Cheers,
early
all.
night tonight, but good night.
Take care, all.